Assalamu alaikum. I'm back here again. Not that I like doing these videos, but I feel like it's my duty to do it because I'm going to review the updates on the Andrew and Tristan Tate case. What's going on in Romania, as you know, it's worldwide news, and it's crazy to me to see that what's been released and what's been announced, and they're still in jail. And what I'm talking about is the two witnesses which were listed by the judiciary and the prosecution. Two alleged victims, sorry, not witnesses, two alleged victims who are on the list of the prosecution have come out and said, we're not victims. They're like family, they're friends. We are not victims. Let me rephrase that. Two alleged victims have come out and said we are not victims to a case which they are pushing against Andrew and Tristan Tate. Have you ever heard something so crazy in your life? And they're not being removed from the list.
Ai fost amenințată?
Nu. N-am fost niciodată. Dacă eram amenințată, automat nu mai eram idiotă să stau în casa asta. Spuneau că fetele care veneau la ei acasă erau intimidate de securitate cu arme. Eu pot spun că niciodată cei de la securitate n-au intimidat pe nimeni, nu au arme la vedere, nu sunt puși acolo să intimideze fete sau să întâmple alte lucruri. Am pe mâna stângă tatuajul ăsta care scrie Tate Girl, pe care l-am făcut din respect pentru ei.
Are you Tate's property?
Suntem prieteni buni de 2 ani de zile, cam așa. Poți să mă treci pe mine ca și victimă, dacă eu n-am spus că sunt o victimă.
First of all, I thought maybe it's a lie. Maybe people were saying this could be actors paid. So they went to the tabloids, no one took it serious. Then the BBC picked it up. Then you know, BBC are quite a reliable news source. Okay, maybe they didn't do their due diligence. Maybe they caught out and it's not been verified. But then Romanian local media picked it up and confirmed with the judiciary that it is actually a victim. Why? The victims actually wanted to go visit the Tates in jail to see how they are. They were not allowed purely because they needed for the case. Imagine, they went to visit Andrew and Tristan to see how they are. They claimed their family. In one of the videos, she said their family to me. The judge and the judiciary and the prosecution are still using them as victims. How is this possible? Anywhere in the world, anywhere, there was to be case will be thrown out. Not only thrown out, but totally there'll be an investigation into why they were named as alleged victims. This is insane. This is corruption at its highest. But yet no one's talking about it. People are just ignoring it due to like their emotional feelings towards the Tates. Don't let emotion get into this. This is pure, this is human rights violations. You talk about, he's this, he's that, being all this leftist or whichever side of the fence you sit on, but where's his human rights as a person? If you really truly feel that way about innocent and justice, why is no one talking about this? How are the Romanian justice system letting this not go ahead? Why are they still in jail? There's many other factors. For example, the first time when they were detained, the prosecution came with 17,000 pages. 17,000 pages, let me rephrase that, yeah? Of documents to call for the formal charges and case for Andrew and Tristan Tate. The judge and the judiciary didn't see that was substantial to make a case from. Yeah? They basically said there's nothing there in 17,000 pages to really formally charge them with this crime. So go back in. But listen, not only that, they went to the defense. So Andrew's defense lawyers got this evidence given to them. 17,000 pages, mind you, 45 minutes before the hearing. 45 minutes before they got seen to, and they got taken back before the hearing. No time to even defend, no time to go about what's the accusations, no time to debunk some of the accusations. So then let's go back to where we are now. 30 days go past, there's another hearing. Let's let our clients be released, which is no evidence found. No victims, as you can see, they're speaking now. The prosecution come with more added pages, more documents. The judge says again, there's nothing substantial here for a formal arrest and charge or case to begin. Yet they're still detained. I want to ask, anyone in Romania can answer, anyone in the judicial system can answer, why are they still arrested? Why have you not taken these alleged victims who have come out and said, we're not victims, we're friends, they're like family, they treat us well, and they've come out and said we're not victims, yet they're still on the list and the brothers are still detained for what? The whole world's watching this under a magnifying glass. It's insane. It's insane that I have to even do this video. Anyone can see. I've got young kids who can actually see that's corrupt. What's going on in this world? And people are just letting it go just because you've got an emotional attachment. You didn't like his delivery in some podcast years ago. Come on, this is someone's livelihood. You're framing a person. I don't know what the agenda is behind it. I don't know who's behind it. All I know is this is illegal and this is very corrupt. And it doesn't, it surprised me to the core, but then when you really investigate Romania and you see they're listed as the most corrupt country in the EU alongside Hungary and Bulgaria, Romania has 49 points on the certain index table which like measures that. It says it all. And it's shocking that they've still got a seat in the EU. I mean, after this case, I don't know how they're still actually accepting the EU, because this is corruption at its worst. And I mean, you expect this from third world countries, and to be honest, no country would even do this like Romania is doing. And to be honest, they are, in my opinion, worse than a third world country. And I'm not dissing the citizens. I've got Romanian friends. I love the people. I love their kind of culture. But the judiciary system is corrupt to a core. The government's corrupt. People need to boycott Romania because this is illegal. This is illegal, and this is ruining people's lives because you have an agenda. You don't like what he's saying, what he's doing. God knows what it is. Maybe it's the flashy lifestyle. You've annoyed someone. But this is really illegal. And I mean, what more do you want, guys? You can comment whatever you want and say, oh, I'm a friend, I'm this, I'm getting paid. Say what you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't faze me. I'm doing this as a human being, as a Muslim. What I know is right and wrong is wrong. The alleged victims, let me clarify, the alleged victims brought to you by the prosecution have said, we are not victims. We are not. We love these guys. They are family.
It's been 2 days since I chose to come out publicly about the recent events of Andrew and Tristan Tate. I really want everyone to see how corrupted the system, the country, and the authorities are. 2 days and my friends and family are still arrested for crimes they didn't commit. 2 days and I'm still a victim in this case. I am not a victim. Beatrice is not a victim. There are no victims in this case and there is no crime. I'm not a victim, even though the prosecution is telling me I am. I've told them this over and over again, but they won't change it. The election for the new leader of the court has been announced as well, and they are using Andrew and Tristan just to make headlines. The prosecution has no evidence to support their claims, and they will find no evidence as there is no truth to this allegation. Now, this, in my opinion, is maybe the most corrupt, actually it is the most corrupted case I have seen in my life. The most corrupted case in Romania. And they are just holding innocent people in jail for nothing. Innocent people. I need you all to wake up and see what's going on around you. Because this is not funny. This is no joke.
Where's the case? There's no evidence. You have no witnesses. The judge has already said there's nothing substantial to make a case. So why are they detained? Okay, you think they'll flight risk? Then just put a travel ban on them while you're further investigating this, fabricating the case. Why are they in prison? Where's their human rights? This is a joke. And I think people need to stand up and start talking about this. I think people need to hashtag free Top G, hashtag free the Tates, but also hashtag boycott Romania. That's a new one, because this is a joke and it's frustrating because I know them personally. I know this is unfair. This will never happen in the UK or the US. You can say all you want. It would never happen. It will be thrown out of court. Actually, people would sue the judiciary for making this. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I just want to think that I hope you guys understand that this is a real frame job.
This is Norica Nicolae. You are paying close attention to the international actuality and also you are a former prosecutor. What do you think about this case so far and what is your opinion on it after what you have heard here? I have not only watched the unfolding of this case on your TV broadcast, but followed this case closely as it made its debut at the end of the year during the holidays. Initially I thought it's a cover-up for something. But from what I can see, from a criminal point of view, everything looks like an improvisation. Even the judge has excluded the rape accusation, as what the prosecution had on file wasn't sufficient evidence to convince anyone it was rape, so the judge asked for more evidence. And regarding the human trafficking accusation, obviously a very sensitive topic for USA, who is monitoring human trafficking, it is quite improvised, rigged. My opinion is that the authorities in Bucharest simply executed an order. I think it's an operation. Rather, there are some figures who have a certain influence, especially in the United States and Great Britain. Sure, you can agree with them or not, But it seems that someone has given an order to make the Tate brothers disappear from their capacity to influence the public, especially Andrew, because he's the most vocal and has a certain influence on a significant number of the public. Tristan is calmer. So I'd rather think it's a workplace feud, a matter that doesn't belong to us, but to others. But it was executed in Bucharest through a proxy, like the story with Qatar.
You don't have to like the guy. Hate him all you want. I don't mind. Hate me. Assassinate his character. Whatever. That's your right, and everyone's got a right to like or follow whoever they want. But this is illegal, and this is a setup. And again, there's no witnesses. There's no evidence. And I don't know what else there could be said about this. This is really corruption is in. And I mean, there's some attachments in this video. You can see the witnesses, the alleged victims, coming out and saying, we are not victims. Clearly in the videos, which will be shown now. So please, guys, I'm not one to go for asking for this and that, but spread the awareness. This is corruption. I think they need to be held accountable for doing such a thing. And I think the judiciary really need to look at themselves and say, look, we're on the world stage, one of the biggest cases in history in Europe. Do we really want to be remembered for being corrupt on a large scale, or do we want to be by the book and show we have a real legal system and really get some respect back and do the right thing and release the Tates, because this is just BS, and I'm sorry to say that. And I'll be following up some more in-depth videos with some people around the case and people involved with the case and people who knew the Tates, who don't know the Tates, and just specialists in all categories. And please stay tuned, and please, guys, hashtag boycott Romania, because this is a joke and it can't go longer. Thank you.